Some of you might be wondering why you should have personal injury lawyer when you get into an accident. Well, Fred Thomas is here to answer those questions that you might be wanting to ask. And I will say, Fred, people get there and they say, why do I want to do this? I want to go take care of myself. But it's very important to either consult with a personal injury lawyer or hire one when you're in an accident, or it's not even just an accident. We're talking about a fall. We're talking about a playground accident, anything going on.
Oh yeah, dog bites. My favorite. And we all love dogs, but I mean, you know, they can be very traumatic. But yeah, you're right. I mean, you wouldn't build your home from scratch on your own, right? You're going to at least talk to a contractor, hire a contractor. Same thing with a personal injury when you get in an auto accident. There's so many different aspects to handling your case from start to finish that it can become a full-time job.
Yeah.
And it's so, I mean, you should consult with somebody who knows what they're doing and is experienced in it. And at the end of the day, they're going to work with you to get you the best result for you.
Yeah. Well, you said it right there. I think when people think of personal injury lawyers, they think of car accidents. Right away, they're like, okay, a car accident, yes, I'll get one. But you said right there, dog bites, especially with kids now being home and outside playing, and some of the dogs are getting out. Work, you know, we'll think, well, HR or, you know, I got workers' comp, but if you don't know what's going on with that, you could be really losing money or losing work, or even, you know, having to pay a lot out of your own pocket.
Right, and with the workers' comp, there's two aspects too. Because if you are, say you work for a plumbing company or something, you're driving and someone hits you while you're working, yeah, you got workers' comp, but that person also hit you is also responsible too. Another example, and this is something I personally can relate to, I went to a local restaurant on my birthday one year, been to a taco, and there's a little metal rivet in there, chipped the back of my tooth.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I mean, scenarios like that people don't think about. Like you say, they think, oh, auto accident, but there's so many other situations where you could be injured due to someone else's fault, and you should talk to somebody because they can guide you where to go. I still would say, even after consulting, you know, I would say err on the side of caution. Hire somebody, obviously, but you know,
right.
That's just.
And Fred, the thing is that at Thomas Law, you guys know the ins and outs, and that's what's so important, because as a regular person, me, we are all guilty of it, and that is not reading the fine line, the fine print, and to see what's going on when we step into a restaurant or a business, and that's where you guys come in to actually help us through that.
Right, and the benefit too with me, if they were someone to hire me, is prior to going to law school, I worked as a claims adjuster for a major insurance company. So I have a little bit of insight how the adjusters work and how they evaluate and the tools that they use to come up with their values for these claims.
So that's it right there. Okay, so let me ask you that, and I'm going to be a viewer client. Adjustments. When I sit here and go, my friend won $100,000, you know, in his lawsuit, but why am I only getting, you know, $10,000, or why am I only getting $5,000? And that's because the adjustments that go on there for whatever the incident is, right? Right,
not only that, and it's the thing I tell people, every case is different. So the prime thing that I try and tell people is, you hear people like, well, they got in an accident, they had like $10,000 in medical bills and they sell for 20 grand, you know? But yet, if you fracture a rib, you're not gonna have huge medical bills, but your pain and suffering is gonna be a lot more than it is somebody in a what I would call, going to the chiropractor with, I hate using the word soft tissue, but ligament injuries to your spine.
Yeah.
So every case is different, and every case deserves and needs different attention and different types of providers to work with, and how it plays out at the end of the day is every case is different.
Yeah. All right. Give us 2 quick tips on what we should do if we're in an accident and we're looking to have a personal injury lawyer.
Talk to your friends, see if they know somebody, obviously, because personal referrals, you're guaranteed to get more of a legitimate referral, I guess, somebody that has actual personal experience. And 2, call, whether you see somebody on a billboard or you call somebody from the internet or, again, a referral, but at least talk to somebody, because you never know what little bit of information you may be able to get out of it, and you may actually find somebody that can help you get the best result that you need.
I like it. There you go.
Okay.
All right. How can they get hold of you, Fred?
My website, thomaslaw.com, or you can always call. Phone number is 480-582-1549.
There you go.
There you go. And I'm on Instagram and Facebook too. So.
I like that.